Hey guys, this is Indhu here. Hope all are fine at home. Please do not forget to subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that every single time I upload the video, you will be getting the notifications. Kindly watch the video till the end because I have included some of the important board examination questions for practice. In this video, we are going to cover Class 10 Cbse Civics Chapter 7 Outcomes of Democracy, in which we are going to cover two major subheadings. How do we assess democracy's outcomes? Democracy produces accountable, responsive, and legitimate government. So these are the two major topics we're going to cover in today's class. To begin with, how do we assess democracy's outcome? So to understand this particular topic mainly, we always say that democracy is the better form of government. Here, you are going to justify why it is better than any other form of government all over the world. You have dictatorship, you have military rule, you have monarch rule. So when you compare with any other rule, why democracy is better than any other form? This particular concept is the most important repeated concept for board examination. So please do get through with all 5 points. These 5 points are mandatory. It should be get into your mind like a table. In your math, you used to remember tables. Likewise, you used to remember these 5 points. Number 1, it promotes equality among citizens. So democracy is something which gives equality. It is mentioned very well in our fundamental rights. We do have 6 fundamental rights in which it is mentioned right to equality. So equality is given for each and every individual without having any sort of discrimination. Number 2, it enhances dignity of the individual. Dignity is nothing but respecting the individual. So each and every individual will get respect from the others. This is point number 2. Point number 3, it improves the quality of decision making. So this is an important point about democracy. Democracy has got different hierarchies. Right from the levels of the government, right from the organs of the government, we do have different hierarchies. So any decision taken by the government will not be taken without the consideration of the other organs or other levels. So one particular decision will be made by the different hierarchies, so that definitely the final product will be very qualitative one. So that is why it improves quality of decision making. One particular issue, many people are involving in decision making, so that the final decision will be the perfect one. So this is called improves the quality of decision making. Point number 4, provides a method to resolve conflict. We have something called judicial system. If you take India, India has got 3 organs. One is legislature, 2 is executive, 3 is judiciary. So judiciary is something which gives you the way to resolve the conflict. Conflict may occur between anyone. It may be a person to person, it may be an individual to the state, or it may be with state, or it may be with state and center. However it may be, any sort of conflict can be resolved through the judicial system of the democracy. Number 5, it allows room to correct mistake. When you compare with any other form of government, democracy is something which gives you space to correct your own mistake. Though a criminal is proven as a criminal or he is proven guilty, in such condition, immediate hanging, immediate sentencing will not be penalized against that particular criminal. Instead, that particular crime will be investigated thoroughly. They used to consider on what basis, on what situation the criminal offense have been conducted. So accordingly, particular person will be given punishment in a lighter sense. So in such a way, it allows room to correct mistakes. So these are the 5 important points to be memorized to give the justification why democracy is better than any other form of government. Next subheading would be the most important 5-mark question for board examination. Democracy produces accountable, responsive, and legitimate government. To begin with, democracy produces an accountable government because it produces regular, free and fair elections regularly. Accountable is nothing but just answerable, right? So in military system or in monarch system, they may not be accountable for each and every individual living in the country. Whereas in democracy, it is possible. Why? Because we do have free and fair elections. Each and every individual are electing the representative. In such a way, it is answerable to every individual who are voting. And it gives open discussion are held on all major issues and legislations. Democracy gives its citizens the right to information about the government and its functioning. Number 2, democracy provides a responsive government. Responsive is nothing but taking up the responsibility, like how you have father in your family. Same way, the government takes up the responsibility to run the entire country. As it is formed by the elected representatives of the people, these representatives discuss the problems of the society and make policies and programs accordingly. The representatives also ensures that the programs are implemented as they mention in their manifesto. During the election manifesto, they used to have a set of policies and programs. They make sure they're implementing it so that they are proving themselves as they are responsible to the public. Point number 3, democracies follows a constitution, so they are legitimate. The word legitimate is an important 1-mark question. If you are getting a question called what is legitimate government, 1-mark direct answer would be legally chosen government. So that is going to be your 1-mark answer. The laws of the country are applicable to everyone, even to the government members. Free and fair elections are held in democracies and the people have the power to eliminate parties they are not happy with. If in case the people are not happy with the elected representatives, they have the complete authorization to dismantle or eliminate the current party in the next election, right? So here power is given to the public. So legally chosen government. Democratic government is a legally chosen government where people has got the fullest power. So this could be a 5-mark question for the board examination. So you must be knowing what is accountable, what is responsive, and what is legitimate government. The basic understanding should be followed, should be understood, so that you can write in your own way in your examination. Next, coming to the most important phase of this particular video, yes, it is board examination questions from these 2 particular topics. So point number 1, is democracy a better form of government when compared with dictatorship or any other alternatives? State a reason. Point number 2, is the democratic government effective and efficient? Point number 3, give an example of why the democratic government is known as responsive government. Point 4, explain the most basic outcomes of democracy. Question number 5, how does democracy produce an accountable, responsive and legitimate government? Question number 6, democracy can't reduce inequality of incomes between different citizens. Do you agree? Give an argument to support your answer. So these are some of the important board examination questions asked in the previous year from the same two topics. So make sure you're practicing as many as questions possible, students. So that is all about today's class. Bye students, take care. Like my videos, share my videos and subscribe my videos.